day, the convener of this conference and fellow participants. Idowu Olufemi for Nigeria is before you, and the title of my paper is Mitigating the Cognitive Challenges Faced by Teachers of English in Teaching and Learning Reading in Nigerian Secondary School. The overview of this paper, the introduction, challenges faced by teachers of English, review of studies on reading, cognitive challenges in reading, potential solutions for mitigating challenges, and the conclusion. On the introduction, the highlight have the reading highly significant in acquiring knowledge, teachers being central to educational process, enhancing learning and school development, ineffective reading, factors of poor academic achievement in Nigerian secondary school. One of the tools that make formal education meaningful and successful is reading. It's not just engaging in printed materials, but most importantly, to decode and interpret it and gain unforgettable knowledge from it. The absence of comprehension in any reading task is a waste of time and resources. And we have to know that the process of reading is complex and intricately intertwines with cognitive. In the contemporary global context, reading is essential in shaping a knowledgeable society and very crucial in child's cognitive development. When we talk about teachers, teachers being central to educational process, they are important in enhancing learning and school development. Hence, the teaching of reading by teachers of English must be taken seriously for its significance in knowledge acquisition. Therefore, teachers' position in educational process is crucial for enhancing learning and ensuring achievement. Nevertheless, many educators may trivialize the intricacies of effective teaching by relying on unfounded judgments, untested readings, and erroneous assumptions, whereas effective teaching hinges on the interplay between a teacher's disposition, teaching methods, classroom environment, and their impacts on student learning. In Nigeria, academic performance of students have been consistently declared to be poor and disappointing as reflected in internal and external examinations conducted. Ineffective reading has been found as a major factor. Various studies conducted in this regard also have substantiated different causes of inefficiency. The strategic position occupied by reading in learning process of a child demands effective teaching by the teacher because its deficiency will eventually affect every other learning task of the learner. Inefficiency or inefficient reading ability have been reiterated as a major factor inhibiting academic development of students in Nigeria. In various studies conducted on reading skill, comprehension, and academic achievements, it was concluded that teaching of reading was ineffective. Challenges facing teaching and learning of teaching reading because of all that have been aforementioned concerning researches made on teaching of reading in Nigerian secondary school. It was found that poor background of teachers, lack of motivation, overpopulation in classes, lack of motivation in students, poor attendance in classes, lack of teacher and other adult models, poor libraries, inadequate teaching and learning materials, and language laboratories are part of the challenges. Whereas student poor reading culture was concluded on teachers' lack of effective teaching of reading, and on the part of students, on the part of the students, it was discovered that inefficient reading and poor reading culture emanated from reduced interest and motivation, while they have shifted their focus on social media engagement in movies and other related materials. And this occupied a substantial part of their time. Now, concerning cognitive theory that we are looking at to solve this problem, according to the theory proposed by Jean Piaget, this theory emphasizes the role of internal mental processes in learning. It also posits that learning is an active process where individuals use their existing knowledge and experience to construct new understanding. In the context of education, this theory underscores the importance of understanding how students think, process information, solve problems, and also the significance of factors such as memory, attention, and motivation in the learning process. Equally true in cognitive learning, the issue of mindset is related to the performance and attitudes of students. The issue of mindset is very, very essential because in learning process is part of the component, and it encompasses students' attitude, beliefs, and expectation concerning a particular subject, including their confidence in achieving success, their approach to various topics, and their response to teaching methodologies with the evaluation methods employed by their instructors. And notably too, this disposition significantly impacts student engagement and academic performance across diverse subject matters, teaching methodologies and assessment. And this has been confirmed by Agaki et al. 2018 and Farrington 2013 and Farrington et al. 2012 have also emphasized this in their previous researches. The current situation in Nigeria as regards the teaching and learning of reading. In Nigeria, as earlier mentioned, challenges persist in secondary school education context where the mastery of reading, among other skills, remain pivotal. Despite the integration of various textual genres and teaching methodologies, students often encounter difficulties comprehending complex texts due to issues related to their language proficiency, learning habits, and pedagogical approaches employed by the educators. And addressing these challenges necessitates a multifaceted approach that considers both the cognitive strategies employed by students, such as practice-based learning and the implementation of effective instructional techniques that encourage active participation and deeper comprehension in learning process. Then cognitive strategies that can be used to mitigate these challenges. So the effective instruction in cognitive reading strategies, which is a CRS, can significantly enhance students' comprehension abilities and transform them into adept and strategic readers. Encouraging students to engage in interactive techniques such as prediction, questioning, summarization, inference making, visualization, and answering queries, among others, also foster a deeper grasp of textual content. Through the active application of these strategies, readers are able to focus information more proficiently, therefore obtaining, retaining, and subsequently utilizing the acquired knowledge from their reading experiences. Various scholars contribution to this by researches conducted like Marcy, Alim, and Wiki 2018. They highlight the efficacy of cognitive strategies in enhancing reading comprehension as evident in the significant improvement of students' performance when employing predictive titles and keywords analysis. Equally, Mark Mamara's 2009 asserted and underscored the crucial role of reading strategies in overcoming comprehension obstacles and developing robust reading capabilities. Equally too, Joseph et al. 2016 and Yuan et al. 2020 confirmed that the adoption of CRS aids greatly and bolstered the development of comprehensive reading skills, and therefore fostering an interactive and enriching engagement with textual content. Then we have a visualization strategy. Visualization strategy. This approach involves creating mental images to aid understanding complex concepts and information. By employing these strategies, individuals can enhance their comprehension and retention of various subjects. Then effective visualization during the reading process is crucial for understanding and retaining the main ideas of the text. Scholars also have emphasized that this cognitive strategy involves engaging all 5 senses and evoking emotion to construct mental images, aiding interpretation and memory retention. Through the creation of mental displays, readers can better comprehend and record textual information, leading to an enhanced reading experience. This technique not only facilitates the connection between the reader's background knowledge and the narrative, but also fosters a positive attitude towards reading, promoting active and imaginative thinking. In concluding this presentation, we are able to find that reading as a skill permeates all the areas of curriculum, is an inherent part of language learning as well. Teachers are the prime source for students to cultivate the reading habit. They can execute these laborious tasks only when they have the required competence to teach effectively. The present study has discussed the perceived cognitive challenges faced, ranging from diverse student intellectual abilities, insufficient cognitive engagement, and language barriers. So to address these flaws, a comprehensive the solution, okay, we have the stakeholders, we have educational institutions. To the stakeholders, a comprehensive and collective effort that involves educators, policymakers, parents, and the wide community is needed. And by prioritizing evidence-based practices, fostering a love for reading, promoting inclusivity, and then adapting teaching methodology to meet the evolving needs of students, stakeholders also can work towards creating an educational environment that fosters a strong foundation in literacy and equips students with the skills they need to thrive in an increasingly complex and interconnected world. Furthermore, to address these challenges, it is crucial for educational institutions to prioritize comprehensive professional development programs that equip English language teachers with necessary knowledge and skills to integrate cognitive theory into their reading instruction practices effectively. And in addition, technology, supportive classroom environment, and deeper understanding of diverse learning, if explored, will significantly facilitate the application of cognitive theory in teaching reading. And finally, continual research and up-to-date training materials can help educators stay informed about the latest developments and best practices in literacy instruction, thereby enabling them to create more engaging and effective learning experiences for their students. Thank you for listening.